So this is definitely not the first video of 2018 that I wanted to put up. I had something very different planned. This was not at all. I can't even find words yet. So this kind of isn't a joke anymore. Especially what we saw today. So I think it was like at 8:16 or something. I'll put up the time here. All of us pretty much got the alert on our phones that a ballistic missile was inbound to Hawaii. And immediately, you stop all operations, whatever you're doing at the time, and you start doing what you need to do, especially as a military member. And it was a pretty big wake-up call. It was not fun. It took 38 minutes for, actually I'm not quite sure. The news outlets and stuff say that it's been 38 minutes, but I'll put up the time that I got the false alarm alert as well, and then you can do the math, because I'm not going to do it because I've had enough brain movement today. We don't need any more. But it took such a long time for us to finally get the false alarm. And yeah, I mean, basically that's what happened. Basically, we should all pretty much start taking this kind of stuff pretty seriously at this point. So I think honestly it'd be a good idea if you are prepared, because stuff like this isn't far off now. I suggest maybe having like a go bag ready with water and non-perishable foods. That way, if something were to happen, you have at least a little bit. Maybe have a plan. The best thing to do is to get underground in an enclosed environment. If a nuclear warhead were to hit, you want to be underground with no open air, but enough air, obviously, for you to breathe. And if you can't get underground, at least have somewhere that's a sturdy place to go. Don't be outside. Don't try to drive on the highway. Don't risk yourself and others that way. I mean, whenever this kind of stuff happens, there's not really much that you can do. And I know it kind of sounds stupid now, the stuff that I'm about to say and all that other stuff. But, at the time, it's kind of scary. If you don't know me in person and you just stumbled across this, I'm active duty military. I'm stationed in Hawaii, and I work on the flight line, and I'm in a maintenance career field. I'm not the first line of defense whenever it comes to this stuff. I'm not out there with like a rocket launcher waiting to receive this kind of stuff. I'm trained to like put cargo on aircraft, move humans, stuff like that. So for me and my career field and everybody that works my career field, whenever this stuff happens, there's not really much that I can do. I can't go outside and be ready to intercept. I can't. There's nothing that I'm qualified or trained to do in that field. I can only make sure that my coworkers are good, make sure that all my passengers that I have in my terminal or on an aircraft or anything like that are good, and kind of like brace for impact, which is what we ended up doing today. And it wasn't fun. It wasn't at all fun, starting to do procedures of checking and making sure that everybody at work is good, and the people that are not at work. Being military, you have to have accountability for all of those people too, and kind of just prepping for the worst. Like I said, our career field, my career field, we're not out there waiting for it. We kind of just have to like take cover and hope that all of the precautionary things that have been put in place and all of the people who have been trained to do the job that they are going to do will do it and do it well. And like I said, it's going to sound stupid whenever I say this stuff, but like, we just, we got everybody, we got all the passengers off the aircraft that we were putting them on. We brought everybody in. We kind of like bunkered down, I guess, and like kind of braced ourselves for impact. And like, I talked with a couple coworkers. Really? I talked with a couple coworkers after the fact, and we all were like, yeah, we kind of just accepted the fact that we're probably gonna die today. And I thought about this little ween, about how she was all alone here with nobody. I don't even know why I'm making this video. I don't know what I'm gonna even say. I don't even know if this is gonna go up. But this really was like a big, very big wake-up call. And it should be to the entire nation. We can't really like not take this seriously anymore. And the fact that nobody even questioned it, kind of. We all just were like, yeah, this is happening. You know, that's the scariest part. That like, we all know it's coming. We all have just accepted the fact that it's gonna come at some point. And we're like, yeah, okay, today's the day. And nobody was surprised by it. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this video, but I guess starting off with like, hug your close ones, your family, your friends. Make sure that they know that you care about them. You know, because you never know whenever it's going to be your last. And once again, this is probably the corniest video ever because it's after the fact and now we can all laugh at it and be like, haha, somebody pushed the wrong button. Which, you know, there's many conspiracy theories about what actually happened. But, you know, it very, very, very much could have been the real thing. And that sucks. So I guess just take it seriously. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And be prepared. Because this could very much be a reality at any point, any day. I'm not going to discuss our commander-in-chief in the comments. I'm not going to discuss back workings of military stuff in the comments either, because once again, I am a military member. I'm just not gonna go there. I don't know anything crazy extra than you guys as civilians. I'm just an E4. I just work here. I don't get told extra stuff. So I don't have any answers for you. I wish that I did, but I don't. Whenever I say be prepared, that doesn't mean that I know something's coming that nobody else does. I don't. It was a big slap in the face of welcome to reality. And it's joked about constantly on the internet, and there's a back and forth of everybody that constantly goes on. And I mean, at this point, with what happened, we should just start to be taking everything seriously. Today sucked. I'm gonna go eat a pint of vegan ice cream and take a bath. Yeah. Happy 2018.